MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 1-2. Nope. And that misses 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. So striding forward now, Max Muncy. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Cueto has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Fouled off.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in, Justin Turner. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Muncy at second. Turner at first with no outs. And a good swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good off-speed pitch, and him out in front for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The pause and the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Buster Posey is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
That one's in there. 3-1. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Yastrzemski is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Runner go. Left side, but well fouled. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he popped him up. In comes Bellinger, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back
off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights. 0-2. You can zone. You can go.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. The tag gets 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here's the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 99, Alex.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. One pitch on its way. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. As a look, now the pitch. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI here.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, man, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
Max Muncy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Change up low, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Still only one out in the inning.
He's going.
Bellinger's off and running. That's a strike to throw down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 2-1 home. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next to the Dodgers.
And partner will slow this way down and have it looking super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. Digging in now, Justin Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 giant error, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Get down, 1-1. That's Bolton.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1. It's in there for strike number 2. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. This pitch is popped up. Turner in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
No, that's down.
2-2. Pitch on the way. Now that's popped up. Muncy is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the second baseman, number 16.
Stepping into the box, Aramis Garcia trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And the 3rd inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
This is foul right side. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Jock Peterson waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Jock Peterson now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
From the stretch.
At the ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1. Up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the belt, the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Next out, 2-2.
Lifted the other way to left center. Back goes Yastrzemski. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Rico Garcia is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Rico Garcia.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Garcia, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Rico Garcia.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready for another chance. Buster Posey reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Pops this one up. Turner waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Max Muncy will be next. Pitch.
Hey.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 5 runs on only 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now 2-2. Here it comes. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
At the plate, Justin Turner. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Duggar coming in and can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Plate now, Kike Hernandez.
Outside, that's the ball.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Will Smith. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the air out toward right field. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Giants nothing. Comes the plate now, Evan Longoria. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. And the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Brandon Belt reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey.
Ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Hey.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Ball 2.
Inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Bellinger. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Next to bat for the Giants, Kevin Pillar. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Muncy moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. From the stretch, a
Yep, that ball
fastball
went out.
off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. runner on first with 2 away. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
This is in the air to right. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Corey Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
And turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate,
First pitch
1.
fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here. Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Full count still. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. One.
Ball, that's out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Muncy is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Well hit to right, but foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So striding in, Steven Duggar. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And now a pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He's there and records the first out.
Now batter, number 16.
In now, Aramis Garcia. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Rico Garcia, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers out in front, 6-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Out to the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to 3rd with less than 2 outs.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-1 hit down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Grounded back up the middle. and it eats him up a bit. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Josh Peterson.
So digging in now, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
One out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Will Smith. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled away. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but fouled. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. 1 down.
Up next to the Giants, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So coming to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Giants down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Connor Menez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51, Connor Menez.
7th inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's good.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Yastrzemski will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
That's inside.
Cody Bellinger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1. To short. Crawford fields it cleanly. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends and your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope,
Hit the
that's
target, but this is low. 2-1. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Belt has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. The Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now here it comes.
That's outside.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
At the plate now, Steven Duggar, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out with a man at first. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for San Francisco. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Windup and a 1-0 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. The pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Windup and the 0-1. sliced hard on the ground. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. As he'll get caught chasing Badman there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Striding in, Will Smith. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Garcia will put this one away, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. LA's on top, 6-0. Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. We're in the eighth now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here it comes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's out number one.
The batter, the pitcher, Connor Mendez.
Donovan Solano will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Turner has a play. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside. I got to count 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Takes this the other way to right. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Into the box, number 5. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Set and the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Suarez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Corey Seager will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. To Crawford for one. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Max Muncy would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 7-0. Ross Stripling is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
So now to the plate, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
3-0 the count.
Kevin Pillar will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now batting, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Johnny Cueto couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. He falls to 0-1.